Sorry, I'm laughing. Hello. Come in. Come in. Here, I got the door. Don't worry. So, welcome. Come on, come on. Today, we're gonna be showing some plants off because everybody's been asking. Okay, so we're starting in here. This is my kitchen. Welcome. Nothing gets cooked in here, just for show. So first of all, we have, I'm not gonna pick it up because it's heavy. We have a string of dolphins. And the best part about it, they look like dolphins. Okay, so moving over, our second plant that we have, I have no idea what this is called, but I went on a 2-week vacation and it got forgotten by my plant water. So we're slowly bringing it back to life. It's struggling, but it's coming back. All these little green spots here, it was all dead. It's coming back. Okay, now, also coming back from the dead, my little string of pearls over here. It's, oh, yeah, there we go. As you can see, it's been knocked over a couple times by the cats and specifically Flash. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay. It's slowly coming back. It's lost a lot of dirt. I need to repot some of these. But speaking of being knocked over, we have this wonderful Sansevieria. It's the cylindrical type. I don't know the specific name, but it's very pretty. I love it. It needs to be repotted because it's getting a little top heavy and that pot is not holding it. Okay. Now, onto the bigger plants that I have. We have this wonderful golden pothos. It's got some variegated leaves. I know it's hard to see, it's on top of everything, but it's nice low light plant. And as you can see, it's got some of these spots here, which are really pretty, and they come in the older the leaves are. Hope that one doesn't have it, but believe me, it's there. Okay, so where most of my plants are, I keep most of my plants in this room because it gets the most sun. And also, I have a wonderful grow light. It provides all the sun that the plants don't get. Okay, we'll start with this one. Whoop. Rip. This one, oh, what's this one called? Let me check. If you didn't know, you can go to Snapchat and hold it up. I'm really bad with these plant names. That's not what that is. Oh, I know what it is. It's a begonia, right? Yes, this is a begonia, and it's sprouting all of these new leaves. This one just came out. We got a new one coming out under it, and all of these little things right here are new leaves popping out. It is just pumping out new leaves, and it's blooming, and it's absolutely beautiful. These pink flowers, and there's nothing to pollinate it, so But got a little thing right there. It's so pretty. I love it so much. It loves this plant light. We'll set this here for now. And the second plant we have, moving over from my little plant shelf here, and this is what you usually see like behind me on stream. If you ever come to the Twitch stream and you see it, this is pretty much my background for that. It's set up mainly for looks and also because I like plants and this is a good plant corner. So second, we have the, I believe it's called a Crowtail Plant. If it's wrong, just, correct me in the comments or something. But it comes with this, I got it in this really pretty pot here with this little, what's it? It catches the water basically. A little terracotta pot, and it's not planted in it, which is perfect because I can take it out. Because I hate when they plant it in there. And see, it's got that little drainage hole in the bottom and it goes right out to this little dish. But yeah, it's perfect. I love whenever plants are just like kind of in the pots. I'm zooming it right on me. But yeah, it's got these nice, really cute colored leaves and it gets really big too. And these leaves will soon start to look like these ones the older they get. All right. We have some sadder plants in the collection of plants. Flash, stop it. Flash, stop licking the plant. Stop it, go. Go, stop licking it. Speaking of the sad plants, Flash is taking a light. I'm not gonna pick this one up, but I've had this plant for a long time. It is a little sad looking, not gonna lie. Flash likes to chew on this plant. It's out of reach now. He doesn't chew on it anymore because these are doing really nice up here. But as you can see, all of these small ones, a little bitten off. Flash has become a weed whacker to this plant. It's like the only plant he likes are the plants that have the long, spindly leaves on them. This one, I believe it's just called a, shoot. This is gonna sound weird. I think it's like a, let's check. I just looked all these up to double check what it was called, and I forgot the name of it. Dracana maginata. Write that down, because I won't remember. Okay, now, this is one of the not so sad plants. This one right here is a moonshine sansevieria plant. And it's called moonshine because the leaves, instead of being dark green or green with the yellow stripe on the side, it's got this nice white kind of color, this really, really light green. And it is just super pretty, and I love it so much. It just started with these three, and slowly it's been putting out this and this, and it's just a really pretty plant. All right, hold on, I gotta go dump this real quick. Because I just watered this one, so it's got some stuff in it. The excess water. Okay, now scooching over to our left a little more, we have another unfortunately sad plant. Just because I've had it, oh hello. Just because I've had it for so long, this plant is struggling. It's one of those where I took a vacation and it was unfortunately neglected. So I'm trying my best. I don't know if it's gonna make it much longer, but it's a little arrowhead plant. It kind of trails. It's slowly reaching up. It's very sad. But I think it's still putting out new leaves, but yeah, there's not much else I can do for that one. All right. And then we have another pothos in here as well. This one is doing fantastic. This one doesn't have the variegated leaves, but it's got these nice lighter colored leaves, and it has this nice dark green leaf as it gets older, and it's just trailing all over the place. Sad plant number 3. This was gifted to me by my mother, and unfortunately, all of this is glued down, so I can't really do much other than hammering the plant out, which I'm gonna have to do very soon. I'm trying my best with it, but again, it's one of those where it was neglected when I went on vacation, unfortunately. But it's kind of slowly came back, but we've lost about 2 of these little trunks right here, so we only have about 2 left. But it's putting out new leaves. It really likes this light up here. So, well, we're trying. We're slowly bringing it back. All right. So this plant, along with this nice polka dotted plant over here, I got these both at about the same time, and they come with these really pretty pots, and you can also take them out of the pot. It's a little ZZ plant. It's low light, it's really dark colored, so instead of being the green, it's kind of like a black color to the leaves. Really, really dark, and it's super pretty. It's doing really well. Flash has tried to nibble on it. No. He has stopped nibbling on it. Although, I don't think Flash thinks too much about what he's nibbling on. If he can, he will. All right, so we have a slightly bigger plant here. This one you'll also see behind me is kind of covered by the chair most of the time, but this is a slightly newer plant and it's been pumping out new leaves as well. This is my Monstera plant. Very, very pretty. The leaves are nice and big. It gets good sunlight in the evenings, although I am gonna have to get some stakes to put in the pot. That way it doesn't start falling all over the floor. But it's been growing super, super fast. It's very pretty, love it. It's just a wonderful plant. And then this plant right here, another Sansevieria. The other one I have is, like you saw, a cylindrical, and then there's the moonshine. This one is the first plant that I got, also known as like a snake plant. And it is pumping out a whole bunch of new leaves. It sat in the sun, like pretty like a direct, indirect, bright light for quite a while. And it just pumped out a whole bunch of new leaves. And it is still trucking along. It's a very easy plant to take care of, as most of these are relatively easy plants to take care of, which is very nice. And yeah, you don't really have to do too much other than just water them correctly and give them sunlight. And then the last two plants that I have, this is a, I don't know the name. I know it's called like the waffle leaf plant. As you can see, these leaves are very textured, very bumpy. They grow in really odd, because you would think this is a flower or something here. This is just a new leaf growing in, that's how they grow. Like this up here as well is new. And it loves the sunlight. It's sitting here next to this window. It gets great sunlight in the morning. And pretty much throughout the day, it gets really nice, very indirect light, but it shines in here pretty much most of the day. And it's just such a nice plant. And it's just pushing out leaves, very pretty. And we have, lastly, this plant is a English ivy plant. This one is trucking along as well. It was really small when I got it, and it's slowly kind of coming over the side of this planter. And eventually it's gonna be long, and I'll probably take it out and put it on top of a bookshelf, and it'll be on the side. And, oh, there's actually one more plant. We have our Annie plant. We also water her very regularly. She's a little bit more hard to care for, but this is where she sits most of the day. Contrary to popular belief, this actually moves around. And, oh, there it is. Yeah, it doesn't like water though. It likes to seek its own water out. So if you ever get a plant like this, just let it seek its water out. Yeah, this is probably my favorite plant out of them all. Very, also seen on stream. Oh. You'll all have to scratch it regularly for it to thrive. Other than that, very plant to take care of. Photosynthesis. That's how it gets its energy. All right, and that is pretty much all the plants I have. It's kind of a growing collection. I get more and more, and unfortunately, some of them don't make it. As this one's still trucking along. I've had this one for like 3 years, but I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. And he's just punching the air back there. But yeah, these are my plants. And there'll be more and more, and I usually post them on socials and stuff like that whenever I get them. But they're doing all right, and the ones that are kind of struggling are slowly coming back. And hopefully Flash leaves them alone. Oh my God, Flash. Okay. Yeah, and that's all my plans. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like the video, like for Annie as well, and subscribe to see some more stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.